is Aleister Crowley, moving a bit fast there, and I'm continuing in the part 2 section. So I ended off where I tried and failed to, from a demon, become a being that is able to exist in the higher dimensional planes. It was apparently according to your energy vibration or something, when you died, that you were either placed in existence here on Earth as a demon, or whether you were allowed to go to the planes. And according to your energetic signature vibration, you were able to go from one dimension to the next plane, and so it continued, and apparently it's your mastering levels or something like that. And naturally I got pissed off. I got very angry because I just didn't want to be a demon anymore. And God, I tried to go up by myself, but Jesus, it was like, it's like really like a dimensional floor, and I tried to go up, but as I went up there were like these beings, multiple, standing in these rows, you know, like guards, checking, and every time I'd go up they'd fucking throw me back down again. And I tried that for a long time until they got really pissed off, and then I got chased. Now these beings were trying to look for me to reincarnate me again on Earth to sort me out in such a way, and or to capture me, or God knows to do what with me. And I said, no, stop, just stop. I mean, I got so frustrated, and and then me still being a demon, I looked quite rather horrible. I had my whole demon devil look and presence. I said, you know what, I'll reincarnate myself again. And so since up to 2 years, all I did was reincarnate the whole time. So beings, dimensional beings, are already integrated in mother's wombs here on Earth. I pull out and I put myself in, and I'll be born. And that's how I continued to just do every time. So when I died in that life, I'd immediately again run, or like run in the dimensions, place myself, search for another mother who's got a baby in the womb with a dimensional being already integrated. I'd just pull out the dimensional being and I'd place myself in, and I'd be born again. And God, it was funny, but also difficult, and funny from the perspective of I was being chased. It felt like all of the dimensions at a stage, because every time I'd die, geez, there'd be like 50 of them waiting there trying to get me. I'd get loose every time and just integrate into another mother with a baby in her womb, pull out the dimensional being, integrate and be born again. And so it was a very fascinating experience. And there's my word, fascinating, again. I don't have words to describe this experience. And, because, I mean, to human beings who are not aware of any of this, to a certain extent, I suppose, it's quite interesting to describe it. And so that's how I spent my days, my existence in the dimensions and here on Earth, in mother's wombs. I got to a stage where I quite beautifully, how can I say, managed to perfect my ability to die and immediately search for a mother who's got a baby in her womb, and pull out the dimensional being, integrate myself and be born again. I mean, literally, Earth was better than being a demon. I couldn't go up to the higher dimensional planes because I didn't pass the tests. I failed 3 times. And on Earth, you're born and you fucking forget everything until you get to the dimensions again. Then you remember, and then you just do the same thing again. I mean, that's what everyone else is doing anyway. And so I thought, you know what, that's better, because it's like you die, in a sense, when you are born here in this world, because you forget everything. You forget yourself. You have a life which is reasonable. You don't remember who you are in your life, of course, when you die, you go, oh fuck, yes, now I remember myself. This is me. This is what's happening. Oh God, I must get into a mother. I must get into a womb. You know, all those things. So that was my fascinating experience. That's what I did the whole time. But up to two years ago, round about there, since this interdimensional portal opened, the dimensions have changed considerably, which is amazing. I'm grateful. I don't have to run anymore. I don't have to incarnate anymore. I now have the ability to, you know, change this world to make it a place where I actually enjoy experiencing myself, and also for the children to come. This is Aleister Crowley, and that was my experience. Thank you very much for listening.